Do dogs really feel guilty? Every dog owner knows that look. The head goes down, the ears droop, the eyes turn soft and wide, almost shimmering with sadness. It's so powerful that most humans forgive their dogs instantly. But here's the big question: do dogs actually feel guilty, or are they just really good actors? Let's explore this mystery together, step by step. 1. Sad face strategy. Dogs are masters of facial expressions. That tilted head and those watery eyes, it's not always guilt, it's a survival strategy. Over time, dogs learn that giving humans a sad face often leads to forgiveness, hugs, and maybe even treats. 2. Tuck tail. The tuck tail is one of the oldest signals in dog body language. It says, "Please don't be mad." This isn't a sign of guilt, but of submission and stress. It's like they're trying to make themselves smaller, less threatening. 3. Avoiding eye contact. Ever notice how your dog won't look at you straight after they've made a mess? That's not guilt. That's conflict avoidance. In the dog world, direct eye contact can feel like a challenge, so looking away is a way to calm you down. 4. Licking lips. When dogs lick their lips quickly, they're not hungry, they're nervous. This little gesture is often mistaken for guilt, but it's really a stress signal, telling you, "I'm not comfortable right now." 5. Raised paw. A lifted paw might look like a begging gesture, but in reality, it's instinct. It's a sign that says, "I don't want trouble." It's more about reassurance than confession. 6. Ears back. Pin back ears are another classic guilty look. But again, it's not shame. It's a submissive posture, an ancient way to say, "I know you're upset, but I mean no harm." 7. Laying flat. Some dogs go all the way down, lying flat on the floor, with their belly exposed. That's the ultimate "please don't hurt me" move. It's not an apology, it's an instinct for survival and peacekeeping. 8. Slow movements. When dogs move very carefully, almost in slow motion, it's their way of avoiding punishment. They're reading your energy and adjusting their behavior to calm you down. Big puppy eyes. This one melts every heart. Those wide, soulful eyes look so human that we can't help but believe our dogs feel guilty. But here's the twist. Shows dogs actually evolved to make this exact expression because humans respond so strongly to it. Smart acting, it almost looks like acting, right? But scientists say dogs don't plan this. It's instinctive. They're not thinking, "I'll fake being guilty." They're just reacting to your signals in ways that work. No true shame. True guilt and shame require self-awareness, the ability to reflect on your actions. Dogs don't quite have that level of thinking. They don't sit there and say, "Wow, I really messed up today." Natural diplomats, what they are amazing at is keeping the peace. Dogs are natural diplomats. They use body language, expressions, and behavior to maintain harmony in their pack, or, in this case, their human family. Scolding reaction. Here's the funny part. Dogs often give you the guilty face even when they've done nothing wrong. Just your scolding tone is enough to trigger it. Experiment proof. In experiments, innocent dogs acted guilty if their owner scolded them even if another dog made the mess. This proves the guilty look doesn't mean confession, it means response to human anger. Voice sensitivity. Dogs are incredibly tuned to our voices. They can detect even the smallest change in tone, like a drop of disappointment or a sharp edge of anger. That's why their reactions are so fast. Body posture. Reading. They don't just hear you, they see you. Dogs are experts at reading body posture. They notice your stiff shoulders, your narrowed eyes, your pointing finger long before you even say a word. An emotional bond. At the end of the day, what drives all of this is love. Dogs deeply care about their bond with you. They don't want to lose your approval, so they do whatever it takes to restore peace. Fear of punishment. Of course, fear plays a role too. Some dogs give the guilty look simply because they're afraid of being punished. It's less about guilt and more about avoiding consequences. 19. Begging for forgiveness. Sometimes, though it really does look like they're begging. Those eyes, that paw, that quiet nudge against your hand, it's their way of saying, "Please still love me." 20. Emotional manipulation. Now, some people ask, are dogs manipulating us? Maybe not on purpose, but yes, it works. They've learned that giving us those expressions gets results. 21. Innocent dogs to one of the strangest things. Even innocent dogs show the guilty look. If you scold the whole pack, even the good ones will act ashamed. 22. Learned over time. Puppies don't start with a guilty face. They learn it over time by watching how you react. Every scolding, every forgiveness, every cuddle teaches them how to perform the look better. 23. Breed differences. Some breeds are naturally more expressive. A beagle or a lab might give you huge guilty eyes, while a husky may just stare. It depends on their facial structure and communication style. 24. No memory of wrong. Here's something important. If you scold a dog hours after the crime, they won't remember. They'll just think you're upset out of nowhere. 25. Owner reinforcement. And guess what? Owners often reinforce the guilty look without realizing it. You forgive, you pet, you soothe. The dog learns, this works. 26. A universal trick. This guilty expression is nearly universal. Across countries, cultures, and breeds, dogs seem to develop it, which shows just how powerful the bond between humans and dogs really is. 27. The science. Behind all of this is science. Studies consistently show that dogs don't actually feel guilt the way humans do. What they feel is stress, fear, and the desire to restore peace. 28. Pack survival, and it makes sense. In the wild, showing submission kept the pack safe. The guilty look today is just a modern version of the same survival tool. 29. Why it works. And here's the final truth. It works because we humans are soft. We see those eyes and our hearts melt. We forgive, we laugh, we hug them, and dogs, they've learned exactly how to keep us wrapped around their paws. Closing. So the next time your dog gives you that "I'm guilty" face, remember this. They're not confessing, they're not feeling deep shame, they're just responding to you using thousands of years of evolution, instinct, and bonding. But does it really matter? Because guilty or not, we love them just the same.